I totally didn't forget to turn my microphone back on just before the stream goes live. That would be crazy. Hello, world. Greetings. We are serene here. We are so cool. What were we doing? We were spamming the world. We were telling people what's happening. I'm going to spam the world and you can't stop me. Why would you want to? That would be so rude. There we go. What are we doing? I don't even know. Hello, Greek Fire. It's good to see you. Alright, so what have I missed? Hey, 1999! And you finished your fast final exam yesterday. Well done! Exams are a pain in the butt. What else is a pain in the butt is just how many hoodies and stuff I have on my chair. I need to arrange myself. Excuse me. Right, we got it. This hoodie goes here. And this, not a hoodie, whatever it is, goes here. There we go. Now there's room for my butt. Okay. Hello, yes, monkey. Hello, Starima. I think it's really funny how I open an art program, then open my phone and see Borderwise doing art. Yay! I have a sixth sense. I am here to inspire and act as emotional support in your art journey by doing possibly a slightly worse job than you. Okay, so, first order of business, we need to decide what the hell dinosaur we're drawing because I didn't think of that. I did not think of that at all. Dinosaurs, that's art with starting with H. We need to go back here. Right, so we've got, wait, Dino Checker? Hold on. Alright, this might be better. Okay, Dino Checker. Oh no. What the hell? Okay, you. Alright, what do we got here? We got Hadrosaurus, Haestosaurus, Hegosaurus, Haltecosaurus. I'm just looking at Hesperosaurus, Heterodontosaurus, we did that. Hippodraco. Ooh. Interesting. Interesting. Homocephale, that is a Pachycephalosaur. Please, ignore all the ads. This is not sponsored. Alright, Tyrannosaurus. There's a lot of I haven't heard of any of these. Alright, so Homalocephale is, let's see here. What the hell? What a terrible website. Okay. We're gonna go here. And we're going to search that. And next. An Ipsilophodon. I think I know that one. Right, we want a fun dino. Also, chat, feel free to make suggestions. Neo-Ornithischian dinosaur, early Cretaceous period of England. Genus of Pachycephalosaurid dinosaur. Late Cretaceous period Mongolia. Ooh. It's a genus, okay. Okay, of Prenocephalae. Alright, so this is a Pachycephalosaur. One I haven't heard of. Alright, so let's see here. There's that. Let's go here. Hypsilophodon. Interesting. Alright, so Hypsilophodon is not incredibly interesting, I have to say. We've also already got a little guy. This is also a little guy. Interesting. We need... Alright, let's go back here. This is not the best source to use, I do have to say. Alright, so... Microphone is working. What is this? Age, coined... Okay, I'm gonna go on a different site. Let's go to here again. Right, so Hylaeosaurus is actually arguably not a dinosaur. Hold on, let's double check. Do people know, have people agreed on whether this fella is a dinosaur or not. Is it likely a genus of saurischian dinosaur from the late Jurassic period? Alright. Basal theropod. Alright, early saurischian. Most of the Fulero. Alright, so... people aren't actually sure whether this guy is a dinosaur or not, so... we're not gonna risk it. We're not gonna risk it, we're gonna not do the thing. Hesperosaurus is another option, because that is a stegosaur. I think I'm leaning to... what the hell is this guy? Wait. Let's look here. Let's look here. Genus of Oviraptora dinosaur that lived in Asia. First one found in China. Wait a minute. Ethical issues surrounding... okay then, right. I don't think this is the lad we're gonna go with. H could be a hard one. Hylaeosaurus could be good though. No. Okay, let's look at this. Alright, Ankylosaur. Hello, driver! Welcome, welcome. We're deciding what H a dinosaur to draw. Right, so we go 5 meters long, spiky fella. One of the first dinosaurs to be discovered, 1832 by Gideon Mantell. Okay. Oh! Oh, this guy's important! Also, we haven't drawn an armored dinosaur in a while. Interesting. Interesting. I think... oh... this is one of the first dinosaurs found. Like, number 3, in fact. Along with Iguanodon and Megalosaurus, which, when we get to M, we gotta remember Megalosaurus. First Ankylosaur discovered. Oh, we gotta do this. Oh, you guys get out of here. This guy's important. This guy is important. This guy is important to history. So we're gonna go with that. Alright, so Hylaeosaurus, here we go. And let's search Google for Hylaeosaurus. Skeleton. Images. Is our bro... new dinosaur... not Tumblr, Deacon's Christmas. Oh boy. I don't suppose, like, Wikipedia would have something, right? That's life restoration. Would it kill? Alright, we might get Wiki Wand. Is that Hylaeosaurus? I can't tell. I cannot tell. Oh boy. Skeleton. Alright, we might have trouble here because I might not be able to get good reference for this. Here's my gig. I hate to derail art scene already, but I'm building a small aircraft frontside and for some reason my forward thrusters refuse to go full thrust under AI control. Okay. There was no question in that, so I'm not obligated to give you an answer. I'm trying to think of... alright, let's see here. I think this, like, yeah. Alright, so... what the hell am I doing? Okay. Yeah, Google image search is not really helpful, is it? Wait, how much of this, okay, this one's fairly complete. Gotcha. Alright. Alright, okay. Is there... wait, which formation does this fella come from? Late Langdon stage, found in the Grinstead clay. Let's read there. Okay. Alright. Okay, what the hell environment was this? Wow, I have no idea what these guys are. Interesting. My bad, I forgot. Do you have any idea why that's happening? Small Africa front by forward thrust refuse to go full thrust under AI control. I have no idea. I would need to actually see the thing, I think. So, I can't help it. Refuse to go full thrust under AI control. Forward. Yeah, I got no clue. Sorry, yes, Monkey. Like, refuse to go full thrust. Do you have automatic, propulsion turned on? That would probably not help. Are they set to, like, respond to yaw as well? Because that would also affect it. Alright. Okay, we're just gonna draw Hylaeosaurus to the best of my ability. Alright, let's just go by description. I think I'm not sure if I can draw. Wait, let's just do this. That is a skeleton. That is also a skeleton. Man, I hope this is a... Right, so this could be difficult. Yeah, I think that's the best we're gonna get. Alright. KKK. KKK. Right. Now we can do. 11 minutes in. Okay then. Alright, so let's go drawing and reference and size reference. Okay, to fully respond to reverse. Okay then. Right. Let's copy this. This could actually be challenging. I spelled size wrong. Right, so reference here. We have one skeleton. Alright. I don't want to use other art as reference. Where did you get unexpected dino lesson on work? Yeah, I'm not going off other people's art. That would be bad. Man, I hope that's alright. Right, I am just going to go off the skeleton, and I really, really hope that skeleton is accurate. I really hope so. Alright. Only thing I think of is the jet connector corner that I'm using, but the other jets that use connectors were perfectly fine in their manual control and only pusher. Okay. Okay, let's see here. Reference. And size references there. Alright, how big is this thing? We should probably figure that out. 7.6 meters long. 5 meters. Wow. Damn. The range of size for this is anywhere between 3 to like 7.6 meters. So I think I'm going to go with the most recent estimate. 5 meters long. So I'm going to make my own size reference here. And copy. So we're going to do this. And once again, I really hate to go off like what Wikipedia does, but right, so there is a previous reconstruction of it that appears to put extra spines on the flank, so we have decision time. Spikes on the front or spikes on the flank? Which makes more sense? Spikes on the flank, I think, makes more sense for an ankylosaur, but... or nodosaur. Okay, so we need a little man. Right, so let's go here, here. It's in silhouette. So about 5 meters. We're gonna go with about, let's see. We're gonna go with 5 meters for this, because it's a nice average. So, 5 meters long. Assuming this guy is 180 centimeters tall. It's gonna be something like 180. That's about less than 4 meters. So if we go like that, 1, 2, a little bit smaller. So 1, 2, a little bit smaller. So it's about 2.5 of these guys. So that'll do. That'll do nicely. So he's like so. He's like so. Shrink these guys a little bit. Shrink these guys a little bit because I'm gonna copy that man later. That is the plan. Alright, and good news is I do not have to draw feathers. Okay then. Alrighty. Okay, alright. Armory friend. And need to remember to look at the bone. I'm actually going to trim that because there's a lot of unnecessary space in this image. Definitely not procrastinating doing what might be the hardest drawing of my life. Every drawing is harder. Every single one. Right. Cool. What do we want to do here? I want this guy kind of turning towards the viewer a bit. Alright, so let's just... Alright, and we know there's that famous mummified... I think it was a Nodosaur that, like, was kind of rusty red on top and, like, creamy on the bottom. I think... Hang on, let's go back and look at our Hylaeosaurus, because we did do that. So, where are you? Oh, wow, I need to go back and redo this. Damn it, this looks so much worse than my more recent stuff. But anyway, that's, basic plan is something like that. I guess that kind of reddish creamy color. Yeah, oh boy, I really am gonna have to redo my early ones. Damn it, to make them book-worthy. Oh dear. Alright, we're gonna go a slightly darker, because this fellow was a lot smaller. What kind of predators did he have to deal with is the question. Alright, so phylogeny, not sure what the hell it is. Where was it found? It was found in the Grinstead clay and Paleobiota, crocodiliforms, dinosaurs, beryllium, Ankylosaurus, Spinosaurus, Suchosaurus, Spinosaur, dinosaur. What? Interesting. Alright, so the largest thing this thing would have had to deal with that we know of was Suchosaurus. What is Suchosaurus? Alright then, so... Senior synonym of the contemporary, alright. Alright, an indeterminate barrack... Okay, so... Alright, so this is basically baryonyx, so... Alright, gotcha. So this thing did have to deal with large carnivorous dinosaurs. And baryonyx, I think, was... Let's look at our, Let's look at our baryonyx. Yep, the baryonyx, was quite a big fella compared to this little guy. So, yep, camouflage definitely would have been helpful, I think. Yeah, my earlier work here, like, looks really flat, and I'm not a fan of that. Yeah, damn it. The feathers make it pop. The feathers make it pop. They just kind of do. Curses. Alright then. I'm fully here now. What are we drawing today? We have decided to draw Hylaeosaurus. The first ankylosaur, or nodosaur ever discovered. Only thing I can think of. Fully here now. Yeah, it's odd. Open the thing. Da da da. Alright, people are just talking about From the Depths in chat. That's fine. This is my day to get away from the Depths, but it's okay. You talk about what you want. I'm joking. You really can't talk about what you want. Okay. How to draw. How do you draw again? First order of business. How draw. I'm just gonna... I know I don't usually start with painting. I'm a fiend for the select tool, but I feel like some scribbles. So something like this. Me actually drawing. Who would have thunk? Who would have thunk? Not me. I don't think. Alright, let's make you more pointy, sir. So something like that. And must remember... Alright, so I'm gonna go with the rule of thumb. I'm not really trying not to look at this. This is someone else's interpretation. Trying to think... Half of dinosaur is tail. Like, generally good rule of thumb. Alright, so if we do that... Is that roughly half? Yes, it is. Okay, that looks good. Let's go with that. Alright, let's change here. Fill by... Not that. There we go. Okay then. Right. I have learned from my past mistakes. I am going to do the legs in a different color, just for convenience sake. So we got little stumpy legs, like so. Little stumpy legs, like so. Little stumpy legs, like so. Don't look at the picture, look at the... Damn, look at those little legs. Look at them little leggies. Alright, Hylaeosaurus. Alright, we do need to remember to save the thing as the thing. Otherwise, I'm going to remember... I'm going to forget what this dinosaur is called. H is for... Hylaeosaurus. Hylaeosaurus. Excellent. Right, and leg need to be more chunky. Way more chunky, actually. In fact, so much more chunky that I'm going to redo this. Chunky leg. 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 Chunky leg leg. Chunky leg leg. Chunky leg. Chunky leg. Alright. That was my emotional support song. That was my emotional support cover of Country Roads. Chunky leg. Thank you very much. I'm going to choose to imagine everyone's applauding at home. Alright, I stuffed that leg up. Everyone stop applauding immediately, because I hacked it up. I hacked it up horribly. Alright. Leggy move. Leggy move. Alright. Alright then. Chunky leg. Chunky leg. Chunky leg. West Virginia. Okay then. West Virginia. Hylaeosaurus leg. Take me home to Chunky leg. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Why did I decide to draw? I mean, the good news is this thing's not covered in feathers. The bad news is it's covered in armored bits. Alright, I'm going to need to... I'm gonna need to do stuff here. Give me that cough. Give it the knees. Yes. Right, that's definitely not going to ruin my life later. Alright, we got a little fella. We got a friend. How much chest does it have? I think that front leg is too far forward. Curses! Curses, I say! No worries, it's time. What? No. What? No. Huh? What? Alright, hold on. Hold on, hold on. Hold on to your butts. Hold on to your lug nuts. It's time for an overhaul. Right. Gonna put that there. And we're gonna do this now. We're going to redo this. Uh-oh. Now I've got West Virginia stuck in my head. I just want to do a bad southern accent. Alright, how much chest does this guy have? I'm actually gonna assume this guy is, got, like, soft tissue down there. Some dinosaurs have noticeable chest, and others don't. You know what? We can have some creative liberty with this fella, because no one knows what it actually looks like. Yay, it's one of those dinosaurs. Right, so the head is actually quite triangular, so let's figure that out. How long is the neck? The neck's actually quite short, so... Actually, no, it isn't. The neck It's about the same length as the head. So we're gonna cut its head off right here. We'll start with this. How pointy is the head? We're gonna make it more pointy than Hylaeosaurus, that's for sure. That's for sure. And it's got kind of... Right, there's another skull somewhere that I just need to quickly look at. Where is its head? Where is its head? Where is its head? Damn it. Okay. That's really annoying. Hylaeosaurus skull. Oops. Wow, the depictions of this vary a lot. I'm not getting a good skull reference. Ooh, hard mode engaged. Hard mode engaged. Alright, let's see here. It's got kind of a, like... I think, judging by the looks of it, it's kind of like starts very wide and then gets, like, smaller. So it's something like... something like that. I think. Not sure. If I get this dinosaur wrong, people are not allowed to be mad at me because this is hard. Why the hell did I decide to do paleo art? Why am I stupid? Okay, that needs to be more flat. Right, and that's kind of just... I've overdone it a little bit. I've overcooked it. Whoops. And bring that head down there. Bring the head down there. Bring the head down there. Bring the head down there. Yep, nope, I've done bad things. This should be more blunt. This should be more blunt too. Bless you back there. Girlfriend's in the background, being productive. Hopefully more productive than me. Something there could help. Oh. Some are narrow, some wide. Skulls are weird. So eyeballs go there. And the skull kind of does this. I have ended up back at the skull I drew first. Because I'm a genius. Alright. Good. I think almost the tail is too long now. Oh well. Okay then. That's looking acceptable. Acceptable. Alright, now armor. Armor is hard. And the great thing about, like, ankylosaurs is that they actually were kind of shrink-wrapped. I'm gonna give this guy a little bit more of a belly, though. The soft tissue can really expand underneath. So I'm gonna do something like this. Oops. Make him more chunky, because, like, here's the thing, compared to later ankylosaurs, this guy is not that big. Still big by modern standards. Like, even 3 meters long, like, By the standards of modern animals, that's big. The chunky fella. Also, big gut. I don't think these guys chewed well. Alright. Tail could be a little bit more skinny later. Alright, so something like that. Right, so chunky backplate right there. I am gonna think I'm gonna go off the skeleton a bit more. Man, I hope that, like, that's not the wrong skeleton entirely. If it is, oh boy. Oh. Okay then, Parkside. Alright. I'm going to ban a bot. I'm going to ban a bot. I'm going to ban a bot. Someone report that bot. Someone report that bot. Someone report that bot. Mod's asleep again. Yep, Mod's are busy drawing. Alright, so now that the body is more thick, the legs need to be more thick too. I think we're just gonna make a thick friend today. Nice and thick. You look at that, the bones of the legs are like on par with the neck, so we're just gonna make the legs a lot thicker. Reported. Alright then. Right, yes, Bunker's FTD troubles have been fixed. That is good news. Good news indeed. We're gonna make a thick friend. We made a gremlin last time. Now we are going to make a chunky, chunky boy. I just made the legs longer, I realized. Shouldn't have done that. Nah, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine, it's fine. Right, thick legs, thick legs. This is going to be challenging. Yeah, that's good. I can't imagine the thing's back legs being much thicker than the front. Okay. Right, so this neck looks a little weird though, so I'm going to fix that. We need to figure out where the armor go and where the coloring go. Alright, so we did that, so just above the legs is where the armor go. Oh no, I hate it when I do that. Okay. Alright, let's do this instead because I cannot be trusted. Right, so it's going to be that, but darker. So here. Have a little bit of a darker color over here. Just to show that there is a distinction between the head and the neck. Right, and now spikes. Lots of spikes. But first, eyeballs. See, I always like to make armored dinosaurs have almost like a paranoid look to them. Just feels nice. Just feels good. Alright, cool. Alright. We're gonna put a bit of a snoot on him. Also, being slightly dim probably works quite well for this guy. Alright then, cool. We've done the thing. Alright, and now we need to segment that armor. Somehow. So it goes like so. Why does this make me think of a Legend from Zelda creature? Maybe it's the eyes. Reminds me of Majora's Mask. Big plate. There. This is turning out a bit different from the Hylaeosaurus, isn't it? Okay, then. We are cooking. We are cooking good looking, yes. Alright, it's all shocking, let's look away, so, yep. Okay. The more you learn at 2K hours. So good, but don't call him dim, he's doing his best. He's just like, durr. Durr, I just, Also, this dinosaur is British, so for absolutely no reason, well, actually, there's kind of a reason, feel free to imagine him talking in a British accent. It's like, I don't know, I just walk around and eat plant stuff. It is delightfully anachronistic to imagine dinosaurs talking in the modern, like, human accent of whatever place they're from. Oh, God. Alright, no, we don't want that. We don't want that at all. We don't want that at all. What? Okay, that does it. Brush is now big. Brush is now big. I'm going to need to thicken this rump plate. The rump plate, that's what it's called. muscle would attach there. So that actually would be all good. Alright, so. Right, cool. We got a thing, and now we need to put spikes on it. Okay, I'm just gonna go ham on the spikes. Alright, spiky spikes look like so. Spikes here. There's one spike. There's another spike. Right, does this thing have spikes on the back of its head? Kind of, sort of, not really. That spike should be actually bigger. I just realized this is going to make it look like it has ears. This thing is starting to look like a weird Pokemon. So, Goober, this is very Goober. This is a Goobersaur. Going to need to alternate. Alright, so I'm gonna go here, gonna make this slightly darker. How big are the spikes on this fella? Actually pretty big. Look at that, that's huge. Huge, I say. Huge. A small spike, and we got, actually that spike can move over here. I think it'll be every, yeah, every second armor row we'll put a spike. So we'll put a small spike right there. And put a huge spike there. I think. Damn it, this is gonna... I should have done the spikes first. And then just going off the bones. Another big spike there, big spike there. Okay, roughly every second one. That needs to be a lot bigger. Like a lot bigger. Like that much bigger. There we go. There we go, spiky friend. Right, gonna redo the armor rows because I have to now. Doesn't line up with the spikes at all. This looks like a cryptid. Alright, okay, alright. We are doing absolutely fine here, mostly. Right, and I am going to make up the rest of this. Oh no. No, it's a big spike and then two smaller ones. You know what would have been a good idea is for me to... Right, I am going to do this. I'm going to put the spikes on their own layer because this is proving to be complicated. Right. Spikes. Right, so bigger spikes on tail, smaller spikes on body. So I'm gonna move this guy just over here for later. Gonna have two. Gonna move this guy forward a bit. So gonna have two round ones. Like so. Those can probably shrink, actually. And then just spikes all the way down. There we go. So how you doing, chat? Oh boy, it's yay! 8 minutes until I get more coffee. Hehehe. I'm just drawing spikes. I'm just drawing spikes. Okay, then. Whee! Making a goober, making a goober. I just realized that I'm always hanging like... I'm never on webcam correctly, and it's distressing. I'm so upset. Okay. You can tell by the tone of my voice how upset I am. Wah! Must get the spike right. I simply must. There is no other option. There is no other option. And now just a little bump. There we go. Dink. And whoops, nope. Dink. There we go. Okay, we have accomplished spike, or at least some spikes. Should spikes be more pale? I don't think so. Alright, and that's spikes, and now we need lumps. We need lumps, damn it. Lots of lumps. My lumps, my lovely lady lumps. Okay. This can be a little bit darker. Those would be in line with the armbands, actually. Okay, before we do the rest of the spikes. Okay, spikes. We're gonna have to go back and redo this. Except for that one. Gonna have to redo all the spikes. Redo all the spikes. I love redoing the spikes. It's my favorite thing in the world. I've just smoothed out the back, and now I must continue smoothing out the back, because otherwise it will not look smooth. Smooth, 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 smooth. I just remembered that square brackets are a thing. I must use my gamer skills. One hand on keyboard, one hand on mouse, one hand on mouse. Okay, let's do. Alright, and yep, gonna have to redo these. This is what I get for jumping ahead. This is what I get. Sus. One hand on desk. One hand on dinosaur. One hand on Dyson fan. One hand on dictionary. One hand on Dynasty of Ancient China. Alright, so if we do threshold to that... Ooh. Oh! I'm a genius. Am I? I might not be. What the? Huh? Okay. Nope, never mind. Right, never mind. Never mind. Never mind. Never mind. Never mind. Never mind. Actually mind, yes. I have done it. I am smart. I'm so cool. Cool. Groovy, baby. Now I just gotta redraw all those, like, armor lines again. Alright, let's go here and... threshold is like so. There we go. There we go, there we go. Oops, too big. Why is this line hard to draw? Wibbly wobbly, wibbly wobbly, wibbly wobbly. Wibbly wobbly, wibbly wobbly, wibbly wobbly. This spike looks weird. This spike looks weird. Which spike looks weird? This spike looks weird. 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 It's an hour at that. Okay, with that, we've made incredible progress. We've made a goober. We've made it. It's looking at me like, huh? Are you gonna try and eat me? I'm armored, you know. Okay then. Right, everyone look at this tiny T-Rex. Tiny T-Rex, tiny T-Rex, tiny T-Rex on your desk. Tiny T-Rex, oh tiny T-Rex, tiny T-Rex on your desk. Okay. I'll be back eventually. Please enjoy these ads. Try not to die. Do not let capitalism kill you. Hello, Kawaii Yellow. You're just in time for the ad break. I'm so sorry. Hello.
We're gonna start getting through boiling also because I really want more coffee.
Did you boil it earlier as well?
No.
Okay. I must have imagined that. I must have been wishful thinking. My phone number. Hey Chad, if you can hear this, great.
What do you think is like pick your legs up?
Don't you dare.
Can I?
You can try.
Is it working?
Kind of. You're not doing it as fast as I'm trying.
I don't want to smash you into the wall.
Yep, that would be bad.
I don't want to smash you into the wall.
What Mookie? Mookie. Where is my heart?
Also, I wouldn't finish the rest of this. Surprisingly, I am still full.
Okay. Oh, thank you.
It doesn't have storage on it, so I need it now. It's okay.
You are so smart. You are so smart.
Okay, so you like the ludicrous amount of salty sauce?
I love the salty sauce. I'm a big lad, I need a lot of salt. I'm a sweaty lad, more importantly.
Should I do the sweet test for sodium chloride channel issues? Could be cystic fibrosis.
I can't even pronounce that.
Michael?
And we have the bag already.
I do really want coffee, but I'm going to hold off and have real coffee later. So instead of carrot now.
Okay.
Look to see what it's wrong down the cheese.
Oh, sick. Thank you.
You're not important. Pay money for it.
Yeah, I wanted for you. Because you're fussy.
But I would definitely be wanting real coffee when we get off. We've been drinking after extreme. That's what we have to do.
That's all I was innocent for a time.
You want to go first? You're the one who's got to go to stream.
Yep.
You're slightly more deranged than usual today. It's very enjoyable.
Thank you for the very
Good luck.
Thank you. There's one to walk around. I'm back! I have been fed half a bun. And I have a coffee. I am now unstoppable. It's okay. Does anybody know the angle of a 4-meter slope in FTD? For a second I misread that, and I thought you were saying, does anyone know the angle of a Triceratops? It was like, huh? How did I misread that? Okay, back to our goober friend. Also, I need to turn my face back on. Don't you hate it when you forget to turn your face on? It's terrible. Right, I have coffee. Oh, that's good coffee. Oh, it tastes like coffee. Right, I am going to leave off the booty spikes. And you know what I should do, actually? I should make this lumpier. I should make this the lumpiest of the lumpy space princess. The angle of a Triceratops would definitely be hard to calculate. It's like, for one thing, the thing would need to hold still long enough. And like... Alright, I'm gonna interrupt myself just now. Partially to show off what I've done before. Is like, you know... the vibe that we've got here for the Edmontosaurus? I want to do that with the Triceratops, except more so. It's like, this is a thing, is like, when it's fully grown, it's like, you want some? And the Triceratops is like, I'm not even gonna ask if you want some, I'm gonna give you some, so. Triceratops is going to have a vibe of, you exist, therefore I hate you. Imagine the trikes are grumpy, grumpy dinos. Lumpy, 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 lumpy. Lumpy, 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 lumpy. Do. That's what they teach you in trigonometry. Non-consensual triceratoping. Oh no! No, that's a horrible mental image. Ew. Ew, no. You exist therefore I hate you is more of a Therizinosaur type thing. I think they both would have. Honestly, there's debate over whether Therizinosaurs actually use their claws for combat at all. But Triceratops definitely had an attitude problem. It shared real estate with one of the most dangerous predators to ever walk the earth, so it would have been like, excuse you? Are you looking at me funny? You looking at me? Are you looking at me? How dare you look at me? Alright, good, good, good. The arc trauma. Oh, yeah. Admittedly, yeah, like, I think Therizinosaurus, the murder turkey itself. Interestingly, Therizinosaurus itself almost certainly did not have feathers. It was too big. It was too big, and... Oh, well, we'll see that, because Therizinosaurus absolutely is going to end up in the T section. Probably next to Tarbosaurus. We might do a 2-in-1 there. Oh no. Well, merging that down now. It has been decided. Alright, we have a goober, we have a goober, we have a gooby gooby goober. Right, spikes again. So let's see here. Right, so I'm actually going to lay off on these. This is what I get. This is what I get now. This is what I get now. Okay, all there. Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. Do, do, do. Arc Trauma. I would be tempted to play Arc if it didn't look so incredibly janky. Okay, let's. Alright, we need reference. We need better reference, and for that we need to flip. Flip. Oh no, he's coming. Ah! We have fun here. Alright. Pure jank, but that's also the fun. There's something about a janky game that is just kind of fun. Very fun indeed. Alright. Right, how to armor our friend. How to armor our friend. How to armor our friend. I don't know how to do that. Honestly, you know what? I could move the drawing around rather than the reference. Alright, so let's go there. Let's move you over there. Alright, so... lumpy things here. And let's go here. So, there's going to be a lumpy thing over here. Lumpy thing, this is a lumpy thing. Looks to be two of them, like so. We're gonna go with 3. Woo! Hey, thank you for the subscription, Quite hello. Should have subscribed earlier so I didn't get slapped by the ads. True. Maybe I should keep running ads until everyone subscribes. Multiplayer is a pain in the ass though if you don't have a proper server. On locally hosted sessions on your PC, other players get dragged along when they get too far away. You have to increase the slider for distance above its limit to fix that. Oh lordy, that sounds super fun. I might have made this thing's neck too thick. Too thick. Oh well. Okay. Select tool, my beloved. I need you now. Why are spikes hard to draw? Why are spikes hard to draw? Why are spikes hard to draw? Because they're hard to draw. Extra spikes. Extra spikes, extra spikes, extra spikes, right there. Okay then, so that's that. I'm going to merge these spikes down. And have more spikes. More spikes, I say. Right, we will have the big... Okay, those are actually... Where is it? Right, these are actually the biggest spikes on top here, so we should probably do that. This is going to be a spiky goober friend. And now it's flatter plates over here because I say so. Right, so this big rump is just a big lump. Just one massive piece. Alright. Nice strategy though, huh? You could technically do an ad every 15 minutes unless something changed. I think, yeah, we can... There is a limit to how many ads you can play on Twitch, but here's the thing. I hate watching ads, and I don't want to subject you people watching to absolutely more ads than necessary. Yes, I will make more money, but only, like, very little money. So... 2 minutes, like 1 minute of ads per hour is like, I feel is, I don't know. It's probably not much. It's certainly not as much as Twitch would want me to do, but, I don't know. Twitch must, I don't know what, like, I basically just don't want to run ads too much. Because I don't want people to, I don't want people to be annoyed by ads. Like, it's the delicate PR it's the delicate PR thing of like, yes, you do want to make some spare change from this, but also you don't want to annoy your audience. That's bad. I can't believe BWE hates money. Yep, well, I love money, as people do, but I like you guys more, and your enjoyment is kind of more important to me. I'm already pushing it with like how little, like, you know, I feel I'm already pushing it with, like, how long my content tends to be. I don't want to pile ads on top of that. That would be rude. Unless everyone's doing it, in which case I might as well. May I introduce you to U-Block? I get on you doing well, I can tolerate it, it's annoying. But otherwise, think of all the canoes you could buy. Yes! Still none. Oh boy. Yay! In case you didn't hear that, chat, my girlfriend says... What do you say? You've got a red canoe?
No, this is what we've been saying for ages. We've got to go rent some like sea kites and go kayaking sometime.
Rent, not red.
My parents have a red canoe.
Oh. What a coincidence.
And a blue one.
Oh. Red versus blue.
I'll let you get back to your story.
Thank you. Surprise guest, Kelpie. But also... So what?
Surprise, it's like warning.
It's a surprise for forgetful people. The thing of Twitch is at least they are smart ads rather than random ads from YouTube. Yeah. Alright, who put spikes on the soccer ball? I did, and I'll do it again. Okay. That spike not thick enough. Alright. Jolly good, jolly good. Good, jolly good. I can probably get away with not having the spikes on a separate layer now, but damn it. Hello, Zipachu. Yay! So I can't do any workarounds. Oh, damn, good coffee. Mmm, yum yum. Yummy, yummy, yummy. I got coffee in my tummy. And I feel like nothing else. Okay, good. Okay, good. It is sometimes nice to just draw dinosaurs like, well, we don't know what this looks like anyway. So I can just go with artistic intuition, which is to say, making things up a bit. Just a bit. As a treat. I hope this thing doesn't end up looking more stegosaur-y, because that would be bad. How are you supposed to place a saddle on this guy? You don't. You can hook bags on him very easily, yeah. Add teeth, like they did in Jurassic World. Why does your canoe look like a dinosaur? Little notes to you, it is a canoe, cunningly disguised as a dinosaur. Whoops. Why is your canoe shaped like a dinosaur? How dare you? Did you not read the stream title? This ain't no canoe. This is a shoe box. Okay then, jolly good, jolly good, jolly good. Now we gotta figure out if that's the final color we want. I want this to look slightly different from the Hylaeosaurus. Good news, everyone, it does. How did this guy end up looking thicker than the Hylaeosaurus? Definitely looks more tidy. Okay, then. Did I seriously? I bloody well did. I missed a spot. No! Weeks after the fact, I figured that out. Okay, you. Damn it. Wow, even unfinished this looks a lot tidier. Yeah, it turns out that when you draw stuff, you get better at it. Ugh, damn it. Dang it to heck. Okay. Alright, now we get to do bumps and stuff. We get to do bumps, we get to do lumps. Do that, but darker. We're gonna do bumps. We're gonna do lumps. What happens if we do that? Nope. That? Nope. Let's do track direction. I think that might be good. Alright, so let's just do some smearing. Some delightful... What the hell? Okay. Oi! Oi, oi, oi. Alright, I forgot the toes. I forgot the toes. I forgot the toes. Forgot the toes. There are toes. So many toes. West Virginia. Lots of toes now. There are toes. Lots of toes. I'm hunched over like Gremlin. Then please don't add teeth. Okay. It's kind of canoe shaped, yeah. And please, one of those weird furry skeletons that do commissions, then please don't add teeth. If you remove legs and have him stand looking forwards, yeah. Today in paleontological news, fossil hunters find a canoe-shaped dinosaur remains with a large cannon-shaped protrusion on his back. You're gonna make me want to build a canoe, guys. And no one wants that. How to make toe. 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 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. What does this thing's feet look like? Jeez. You just splayed out 4 big toes, 1 small one. Just like... It's got toes, it's got toes, it's got toes. It's got little toes. It's got little toes, it's got little toes. Yay, little toes. Little toes, little toes. Little toes like that. Little toes, little toes. Turn this guy into Canoesaurus Rex, yeah. We know AI art is real art because AI art struggles with feet like humans. It's it really struggles with hands. Like, not enough. Oopsie daisy, that was the gradient tool. Alright, so. Man. Freaking AI art. It gets worse every day. Every day. Every day I'm shuffling. See, an AI art program wouldn't be able to, do sweet jams while drawing. Actually, they probably would, honestly. Someone would rig a beatbox to it. Them tech bros doing AI stuff. That is not the best foot I've ever done. That whole leg needs to be moved slightly. Whole damn leg needs to be moved. Needs to be removed. Moved slightly over here. There we go. And same on the back legs because I'm feeling lazy. This is intolerable to watch. Turn this guy into a Canoesaurus Rex. This is intolerable to watch. I personally am such a bad artist I couldn't draw water from a well. Intolerable? Tony Hawk? What? The puns! The puns! The puns are happening. Right. Toes are fun. Toes are fun. Toes are fun. We like toes. Right, horrible little toes. Horrible little toes. Horrible little toes. Hmm. Okay, funny you mention Topans, untold number of toes. Why did nature make feet so needlessly complex? Like, could not be simplified? I kind of wish we had pillar feet like an elephant's. It would make more sense. And it could make feet simple. Points at horse. They did simplify feet, they're called hooves. Just don't look at goat feet. And, importantly, don't look at the rest of the horse. Horses are notoriously hard to draw, because you think you know what they look like. And you're wrong. You don't. It's very funny. Okay, then. Okay, then. Let's go here. There's one toe, there's one toe, there's two toes. Two toes sloth. Like so. Oops. Gonna rotate this foot just a little bit. Rotate. Foot successfully rotated. Foot does not need rotating. I like how I've given this guy like a noticeable knee. This is a very flat-footed dinosaur, I've just realized. And then Hylaeosaurus was, I guess, more digitigrade, I guess. Interesting. Interesting. Just draw Jacob horse. Horse simplified. Hey! Drawfee reference. I do like a drawfee. Morning drawfee. It is my favorite background noise when I'm doing stuff. Unless I'm actually having to concentrate, in which case they need to shut the hell up. And I just listen to music instead. Okay, alright. What else do we need to do? We need to draw scales on this, and I think we're done. Yep, I think that'll do, pig. Yeah, we're gonna have to draw scales. Like so. The good news is scales are freaking easy. Well, that's the easy bit, I guess. So this is track direction. Opacity, 50%. Spacing is a bit more. Spacing is about 70. Size like so. Do it one at a time. How's that look? Looks jolly good, actually. And we're gonna go with this. Threshold up a little bit more. Actually, that's fine. How's it looking? That's looking pretty good. Quite a dark fella, this. Alright. And different textures for the spikes. Alright, the texture for the spikes should be something like this. Oh god, this is gonna make my previous Hylaeosaurus look like really bad, isn't it? Damn it. Dang it to heck. Dang it, dang it, dang it. Gonna need to go back and redraw that frickin' Hylaeosaurus, aren't I? Yep, yes I am. Perfect. How's it looking? Bit of smudging. Bit of smudging needed here. Oops, no, we want this. Okay, what are people saying? Where did you show this guy Reddit? His eyes look like he's seen things. Yep. Sir, my face is dirty. I need a bath for something fierce. It shows how much improved. Yep. If you can make past, you look bad. Yep. And this definitely has. That looks flat as hell. This looks like it just crawled out of the ditch. Just like, uh-oh, I have been witnessed. Right, I am going to put dark spots. Rather, hold on. I'm going to, what am I going to do? I'm going to do... Oh god. Hello? Right, we're gonna go here. Darken the tips of all these. Which will hopefully give people a hint as to I am off the webcam completely. Oh boy. Oh, Nelly. How does that look? That looks better. I'm not happy with the underside color, honestly. What would happen if I just did something like so? Yes. Want a noticeable line there. Hell yes, almost done. What the hell? It's okay, a friend passed me for all the crimes I committed so the police won't come after me. Best legal loophole. Apparently that's a myth, that all your cells get replaced every 7 years. Like, some cells, like, are, like, very long-lived, and others are, like, very short-lived, so it's not actually true. So those skin folds need to definitely be looked at. Okay, then almost done. Almost done. Almost done. That's about there. Spacing is about 70. Too dark. Too dark. Alright. Alright, that actually looks terrible, what I've done here. Ugh, God, I freaking ruined it, didn't I? Looks like it's been burned. Alright. Right, heresy time. I'm going to have to redo this back plate completely. Love it. Love it, love it, love it. Alright. Delete your art. It's time to delete your art. Right. Okay. Right, so it's like this. Like, where was it? It was dots. Spacing is a lot. The hell? There we go. There we go. That's better. Much better. Track direction, dynamics off. Alright, I think we're done. This is definitely a friend. Alright. Could maybe save it with highlights since the top plate is going to be well lit. Perhaps, yeah. I declare ourselves done. We're going to have to do a quick Ready for Africa. Okay, I know this guy looks so paranoid. And we simply must. Alright, so reference, gonna take this guy. Like so. He's here. It's about head level with hips. Head level with hips, so... yeah, about that. Hold on, let's see if this works. 1, 2 and a bit. A little bit smaller. Perfect. And reference, just shrink all of that down a little bit. Flip it. Interesting that I don't use modern animal reference for the ankylosaurs. That kind of ruins the camouflage pattern, doesn't it? Just want to try something here. Go there. What? Okay, nope. That looks a little better. Kind of, sort of, not really. Okay, nope, the brightness contrast thing definitely worked. Alright. And we could probably desaturate that a little bit. Because I'm thinking if this animal's camouflaged, like, we're trying to camouflage, that backplate is, like, sticking out and was really too obvious. It would be paranoid as well if you'd seen the things he had seen. Well, remember if you don't succeed at it, you can always become a German dictator. Nope! Speaking of toast, my brother just burned a piece of bread so the house smells like fire. Oh no! Okay, just needs a turret with Septon treads on for enhanced mobility. Small lad. It's like deceptively small lad. Like, kind of small, but also not that small. Cow-sized. Okay, let's go. Alright, let's try the brightness contrast thing one more time, because I do think that'll be good. Alright, cool. Right, we did it. It is time for... Ugh, no, I don't want to look at you. It's time for Ready for Africa. It's time! And I know exactly what to do. I know exactly what to do. It's gonna be sky blue. Is that sky blue? I can't tell. So... Sky. And we're gonna have grass. No. We're gonna have Dinosaur. We're gonna have Armor and Buffers. And we're gonna have text. Alright, so grass goes here. Dinosaur. Dino DNA. We're going to tilt him a lot. And background grass. Alright, so I know how to do grass. It's easy. Right, it looks like this. check that this is working. Hey, that's kind of grassish, isn't it? Not good enough. Let's go here, and let's just go like so. Let's go here, and slightly bigger, and then slightly smaller again. There is our brush. Cool. We've retrieved grass, and we need a helmet. Nice low-res helmet. That's his emotional support blanket. Project make thing, parachuting into Warzone with his trusty Bofors. Soviet airdrop tank. He's gonna be the sneakiest. I think he's in Africa and he's scared as hell, so... Alright, so we got armor and Bofors. As you can see, this is the best helmet ever created. Helmet is skew. Oh wow, I'm gonna need to flip all of this, aren't I? Oh? Right, we're gonna tilt that helmet. Tilt that helmet. Where is Boofers? We need him. Boofers, we need him. Boofers, we need him. We need him right now. Now, is Bofors small or is Dinosaur big? You decide. Okay, I just thought of the perfect thing to do for this. Alright, so... Le Grasse is gonna be... So it's gonna be... What is it gonna be? It's gonna be... radial. Capacity set to like so. I'm gonna say that the light is coming from directly above, I guess. Okay, it'll be linear then. And same thing with the background across. Same thing with Dinosaur. Except in this case, it would definitely be more... And armor and bow first, same thing. There we go. And the bow first needs a face. Bow first needs a face. Whoop, whoop. Bow first needs a face. No, unibrow. What? Why did we spend so long drawing toes if it's going to be hidden in grass? Because this is the actual drawing and this is the silly fun. Save as, can work. What's it? Hylaeosaurus. Hylaeosaurus. Ready for Africa. And text is going to be speech. Bubbles spelt badly. Each bowls. Whee! Oh, look at his face, it's sentient. Does it kill if it's or due to its manufactured? The existence of sentient gun is mildly troubling. Is that worse than just people having a gun? Killed not because it's programmed to do, because it wants to. It cries the blood of civilian airliners. Stamp on the bottom right so it looks like a postcard. We're inviting for such a scared lad. He looks less scared and more looking for meth. Alright, I was gonna say one thing for his speech bubble, but I guess now I'm gonna have to do something slightly different. That is a wonky-ass speech bubble. Alright, so this is gonna be just like... Nope. What the hell did I just do? Oh, we have fun here. Oh, we have such fun here. Such fun. I think he did forget with that look, just a little bit more than he wanted to do. Not looking for meth. He just wants to forget. How did I get here, Sarge? Right, we're going to do this. Oops, that's wrong layer. Armor and bow first. Okay, that's already for Africa. Okay, we've done excellent work this stream. Excellent work, I say. So here is Hylaeosaurus, first ankylosaur ever discovered, and ye gods, they have seen things. They have absolutely seen things. And this is where they saw the things. Only did a little sketching today. Okay, let's have a look at driver stuff. Driver. Zipat, your memory's broken, the truth goes unspoken. I'm standing here holding my Bofors 20mm. It's 50mm. Thank you. Thank you very please. But I did do some paper crafting last weekend. Oh, neat. Alright. Wee. Right, where are Hylaeosaurus with small head and Durgans? Okay, let's look at that. Hello. Do you want to guest on stream and look at stuff?
I'm just stalking, happy to be here.
You're just stalking?
Yep.
Okay.
I've hit a blank in study, so it's like, no more.
Okay. Well, Jet, just so you know, Kelpie is just off camera, so best behavior. Or if you're going to misbehave, do so in an entertaining way. Alright, so what do we got here? We got a paper dragon. Lovely. Hylaeosaurus, small head. Oh, that's sweet. Nice one, driver. That's really good. Damn it. I need to make more 3D stuff. Did do some paper crafting last weekend. Need a moment to export. Well, what else can we discuss? Alright, let's, for giggles, think about A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I. The hell dinosaur starts with I? Paper crafting really is fun. It's like origami, but more fun. Tee-hee. Oh, lordy, okay. Is something being exported here or no? Okay. I think we're done with the stream. I think we're done. Alright, so, usual story, I am going to share the VOD channel for this if you want to put me on in the background and listen to me endlessly, which of course you do, right? Right? Anyway. Best behavior? That's a far stretch. I'd say. We're pleasantly, wholesomely naughty around here. Okay, so... VOD channel. Go here. Please subscribe to that. I will be most ingrateful. As Ichthyosaurus is not a dinosaur, so we're being strict. Right. Usual stories, like, follow, subscribe to everything. Please buy my book. I've mentioned it, so now I must link it. Two of Rogues is the best book ever written. You can trust me because I wrote it, and I definitely don't profit from that. Okay, sent on Discord. Oh, hell yeah. We get to see some stuff. Alright, so... book. Have a book. Alright, now... Dreek Fire, aka Knifekun, drew the Hoover Dam to celebrate H-Day. Also drew the outfit I wanted to wear at graduation. Do you see this?
Very good, very good.
Oops, also I left a stream VOD running. Okay. Okay, what are you drawing today? Today is the 8th stream. What? Oh no! No! No, that never could. That is a very well drawn dam. Well done. Also, yes. The bigger the hat, the better. Also, this is going to be called the H stream. That's a wallpaper, not gonna lie. Hell yeah. That's a great... Wait, you mean my wallpaper? Hold on. This one? Yes, that's the Minecraft zebra. Infamous Minecraft zebra. Alright, or actually, or do you mean this? This is pretty good wallpaper material, I'd say. Ooh, nice dam. Damn, that's a nice dam. Yes, the zebra. That reminds me, is there any way to playtest Pono? Yes! Go on the Steam Workshop and Google Potono. You will find the test version. I believe version 9? 10? What number are we up to? I don't actually know. Okay then. Alright, we're done. We simply must stop.
Oh, that's right, there's a lag, it doesn't show.
There is a lag, doesn't show immediately. There's Kelpie. She says hi.
And
you
bye.
could totally have done the 2 fingers behind the head thing, so... But otherwise, could you take a look at the Potono Hub before you end stream? Made a few changes, that'd be a good opportunity if you have any changes you want me to make. I'm gonna end the stream first, so I can actually focus and type. So all of you have a wonderful one, and... yeah! See you next time! Farewell!